Hi, what a joy to introduce Energy Codes to you. Energy Codes is a set of practices that you can do yourself and that will bridge your sense of understanding of life, and you will help you find the truer you, the true version of you. For many people, that is unattainable. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been in self-development for a while, and I can tell you one thing. We are solving problems with the mind. And you'd be like, yeah, of course. I know. I was there. I know. I did it. There was a lot of shifting, pushing, and things of that nature. Energy codes encompasses the spiritual part of you, the spiritual part of us that is so more potent than anything that the mind can create for you. And then you discover that part of you. You open to the bigness of your heart and you say, where have I been? So with energy codes, we help the mind to rest. We help the mind unattach from problems, and we bring the fuller versions of us that, we have 3 brains, this one, the heart one, and the gut one. So when information comes to you, it goes straight to your gut and then it comes to your mind. Guess what? There's so much information in our heart and in our gut that the mind has no way of perceiving all of that if we don't guide it, if we don't train the mind to find the real you, that instinct, that intuition, that wisdom. It's there, but we have to train the mind to get out of that fight or flight, the comparing and the judging and all the great stuff the mind does, and bring, two more parts of the 3 parts of us. And guess what? Now you are in position of solving. You are in position of allowing. You are in position of willingly doing things rather than the mind that, we love our mind, yeah. The mind is powerful, but there are 2 more parts that contribute to our fullness. And we bring all parts of us, the full version, the truer us, the soulful self. And we create life from that place. And from my experience, I have found peace and joy that is lasting. And energy codes is a conduit to it. It's a bridge to that piece of me, that bigger part of me. And it has changed. And it has shifted my mind to a place of life is quite for me. I want to be here. I'm quite interesting. I'm quite amazing. And I want to help you create the same for you. As it turns out, everything is energy. Everything is energy. And we are energy beings. And if something in our life is not falling in its place and you want it but you're not getting it, guess what? If it's not flowing in our life, it's not flowing in our system. And energy codes is the practice that helps you, that gives you the practice and the power to create experiences within yourself. If it's not flowing through our system, then the system has gunk, has constrictions, and we do the breath work and other practices that open up the system, that allows more love, that allows more power and creativity, that allows more compassion, empathy to be present without having to strangle somebody with the mind, Why they don't do that victimhood mentality, we mold it, we melt it, we hug it with our big heart, and then We create this circuitry within our system. Because if it's not flowing, it's not open. Energetically, it's not open. And there's a lot of places and information to learn about chakras and explain why things are the way they are. But first is first. This energy flow, this creating of circuitry, the embodiment of the wisdom that you can get with your conscious awareness. But then what do? We embody it. And that's the difference, my friends. In self-development, we do a lot of awareness. We do a lot of squeezing that, what needs to be done. And then if the circuitry is not there, if we don't do the embodiment, guess what? We kind of feel stuck. We do it, but then why is it not here? We train the mind to create circuitry within ourselves, to create openness, so the flow is restored and you can be full in your life and you feel as if something is shifting. Yes, energy is shifting within you. And then you speak with no hesitation. You show up. You bring the full version of yourself. You bring your whole spine. That's where the energy resides. And my friends, energy codes will give you these practices that you can do it anytime. Actually, as Dr. Sue teaches us, never not practice the practice. And I can't wait for you to join me with practices that will free you, that will, for me, has created the calm, has created the peace, has created the willingness to be here, present in my life, and start creating. Not from a place of victimhood that I so knew it for decades. Place of creatorship. I create the life I want. Much love.